Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rock Room. I just got back from Florida. I went through that hurricane. I was calling it Betty. Obviously it was Debbie. I kept calling it Betty, whatever. Debbie, Betty, oh I'm sorry, who knows. I can't keep track of all these. Probably like my 12th hurricane that I've been through. I don't know how many tropical depressions I've been through going down there, so it's not no big deal to me. But it was kind of interesting. So this week I've got some rocks I polished with the wet grinder, and I have some stuff in the vibe. As you probably hear that vibe going, it's pretty loud. I got some stuff in the vibe that I have to pull out this week. That'll be done. I just turn it on now with the last step. It'll be a couple days, and then I'll show that and some other stuff. So take a look at some of the stuff I polished. All right, here's our next little guy for the grinder. There's the grinder right there, some pads. So we will grind this puppy down, this tater, and see what it looks like after we're done. Okay, there's this little guy done. You can see a lot of the pink came out. Some of the orange. See a little bit of banding there on the top. Nice little tater. Not bad. Now this is a little bit different. This is a piece of copper ore from the Upper Peninsula. You can kind of see the copper in there. You can see some of the green, the oxidization. We will put this on the wheels, on the grinder, wet grinder, and I'll show you what this will look like when it's all polished up, because these look pretty amazing when they're done. Okay, there's your copper ore, all cleaned up. You can see the concentration of copper in there is pretty abundant. You can tell when you pick these stones up how heavy they are, how much copper they have to have inside. Pretty amazing how that stuff forms inside these rocks. Copper ore. Okay, here's our next tater. It's got a lot of holes in there, but I'm going to polish this one up anyhow, because you can see some beautiful color in there. It's got some real good orange banding on the top there. It's a bummer it's got all these little pits and holes in there, but that's how this stuff forms. Let's grind this down and see what she looks like. And there's that one done. I knew that had a nice sunburst pattern to it. Nice. You can see that like an explosion where it starts down here and then radiates up towards the top. Nice. Another one for the shelf. Alright, here's a bigger piece. This is a little bit darker right now. I cut this on the, because it's such a big piece, I had to cut this on the oil saw, so the oil, of course, leaves it permanently oiled. You could soak this in a tub of water and soap, Dawn preferably, or some kind of degreaser, get the degrease to degrease it. But after I run this down the wheels, the surface will be changed. The outside still be oily, but we'll worry about that another time. So let's see if this one's done. Alright, this one's all done. Wow, what a stunner. I don't know if you can see the depth. Kind of hard to tell with this camera, but the depth looking down into the stone, you can see all the plume going on in there. And there's a little crystal vog. It's got some water in there right now. It's got a lot of crystals in there. This is a big, says my hand, it's a pretty big chunk. Probably like a 5-pounder. Got some gold there, but nice looking piece. Put her up on the shelf. Alright, here's the before. Not too bad looking. Let's see what happens after we polish it. Alright, here's this guy all polished up. Look at that explosion going on in there. Nice. Here's a little beforehand. You can actually see this one pretty good already because this was cut on the oil saw, so with the oil you don't get the total dry look, so this is kind of actually oiled. Looks pretty nice. Let's see what it'll look like polished. Alright, got that one all polished up. What do you think? I like it. Got some good blacks and purples in there. Lots of banding going around. Wow, nice looking rock. And it's really big, fist size anyhow. Not often you get the complete circle in the middle. Nice one. Now I found this one. This was a real, just a real thin specimen, but it looked really impressive. Again, with the full circle, the full egg. I don't want to call it a thunder egg because I don't want to upset anybody. So I just sliced it in half the long way, and it's got a white center, nothing stained down that far, but this thing should look really nice polished up. So let's see what one side look like when I polish it. Okay, here's the pair done. And of course, you know, doesn't always happen, but it does happen. Pressed too hard and I broke it, but if you can see in the middle, she was getting pretty thin. So yeah, bummer. But oh well. Other than that, it's pretty nice. Would have been even nicer if I was been able to keep it in both pieces. I guess. What are you gonna do? But not a bad pair. Got some nice colors. Got orange and pink and purple and black, red, yellow. It's got some brown in there. It's got some nice banding. Little pluming on down there in the bottom. Nice bright orange on that bottom edge. Okay, if I could focus here, focus. Okay, here's another one we'll do. We'll do this one up. Of course, I have the inside privilege of being able to see them when they're wet, so wait till you see this thing transform from this pretty gruff looking rough surface to when this thing is finished. You will be shocked, as I will be. Boy, did I tell you that was your showstopper there? Holy man, look at that rock. Oh, there's in the shade. See if I can get it from a different angle here. Wow. That is a beauty. It looks like in the shade here compared to the light. I'll pop this out, show you what it looked like on the outside. Oh, and I dropped it in the mud, right? Oh. But again, what a beauty. This is what it looked like on the outside. This ugly old potato. Yeah, come on, focus, focus, focus. This ugly old potato just had a couple of hints of what might possibly be on the inside, but mainly just the ugly old potato. And jeez, would you look at that? What a beauty. Dang. Well, that's all for now, although I've got plenty more to do. And these are kind of just, you know, the best of the best. I've got you know, just buckets and buckets and buckets of these things, so no end in sight for the grinder. So thanks for watching. See you next week. All right, yeah, that's Wisconsin. Those Wisconsin, I call them taters. They never cease to amaze me what they look like on the outside as compared to the colors and the patterns that are on the inside. Just amazing some of that stuff is. I can't believe it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed some of this stuff, and we'll see you soon in a rock room near you. Thanks for watching.